Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here trackside for the first time of the 2023 season for the USF Pro Championships presented by Cooper Tires.
I'm Miles Rowe.
I am Francesco Pizzi.
Sam Gordon.
Salvador de Alba. Christian Brooks.
Matt Clark.
Michael D'Orlando.
Lindsay Brewer.
Jay Stenmark.
Nick D'Orlando.
Nikita Johnson.
I'm Jacob Douglas.
I'm Reese Jima, car number 6 for Jay Howard Driver Development.
I think half the field, if not more, is rookies this year, right? Like, it's a lot of new guys coming in. We all have something to prove a little bit.
Yeah, obviously it's a big step, but looking forward to getting out there, and obviously being here in St. Pete with IndyCar is really cool. Obviously the main goal for everyone is to win, but for me, besides winning, just learning everything I can and learning as much so that I can go into next season stronger and harder, and hopefully get the win this season.
This year I'm ready to go win.
Of course, I'm here to win the championship. That's why I traveled halfway across the world to be here. So yeah, there's no other answer really.
Man, I'm gunning for that scholarship literally in 2024. Like, the championship is really what we want to achieve this year. It's what I need to keep moving forward with my career, and that's something that I really want.
The USF 2000 car, it's lighter, more aero, more horsepower. You know, it's just very fun to drive, and just, yeah, any car that's faster is fun.
I think the first time I drove it, I was just like smiling, like ear to ear, you know, like a little bit faster, a little bit more tire, a little bit more downforce. So it's a really good package. Really happy with, you know, what the USF Pro Championship gives us to go out there on the racetrack and perform with. So it's been a lot of fun. It's definitely a little bit more acceleration, a little bit more on the brakes, but I'm really enjoying it.
Going into this weekend, I definitely have a target on my back, especially with that #1 car. It's gorgeous, by the way. You guys see that thing? But yeah, Miles and Jace both came up with me.
Yeah, we're just looking for momentum, you know? Basically like starting the savings account, you know, just getting those first few points towards the beginning of the season.
Super excited to get the season rolling. It's been a really long off season. It's probably like the hardest off season I've had, just being busy with trying to get everything together to be able to do this. And not having the championship money made it really hard for me to get back in the car and do a full season this year. So I guess in terms of mentality, it's all or nothing right now.
My goal is to win the championship. You know, the logical step from F3 is to go into Indy next. We couldn't do it, so hopefully I can do a good season this year to get up there.
Last year I had a massive crash here, which took me out of the season completely. So obviously there was a lot of nerves going into this event. I also haven't driven in an entire year. For me, I'm only happy with, you know, the top, so.
Best way to survive or win a race on a street course is always to survive turn 1.
Well, today's my first day actually on a street track, so you know, this morning was that conversation with myself to try to figure all that out.
Some American friends, they taught me how tough racing is here, so I'm gonna try to be the most aggressive guy. I don't want to be played around, so we're gonna try to be aggressive straight away.
I think my strategy is to just stay out of trouble. A lot of these guys have big egos, I'll just be honest. So I think a lot of them are really going to dive into corner 1 and trying to, you know, who's the boss. And I think I'm just going to go in and try to stay in one piece and build off there and try to pick my way, depending on where I start, of course, but just try to stay in one piece is the main goal.
I'll just play it by ear. Yeah, I've never raced on a street circuit up until today, so it's going to be a different experience. So I don't know what to expect.
Let's get this season underway. Green, green, green! But what a return it will be. The redemption for the driver out of Santa Clarita, California. In the wall in qualifying in 2022. He'll stand on top of the podium to begin 2023. Christian Brooks wins in USF Pro 2000. And the celebration starts. Lockie Hughes going to start the season off. Checkered flag from Aaron Likens, and he will win in the USF 2000, race #1 of the opening weekend of the season. Well, Simon Sykes is probably going to have one more shot at '82. Nikita Johnson winning race 2 in USF 2000, the local driver, victorious at the Grand Prix of St. Petersburg.
I'm feeling amazing. Just very great to win in front of all my friends and family. You know, this is going to be good for St. Pete. You know, St. Pete driver winning at the St. Pete Grand Prix. So I think it's going to be pretty good recognition.
Started the race, unfortunately got pipped on the start and was chasing Nikita Johnson down the entire race. It was back and forth and set another fastest lap of the race, and we had a really good fight there near the end, but came up just short for the P2 finish. The
they're young for sure. They're a lot younger than I am, but already at this level, they showed up and they've proven that they can drive and they can drive well. They're clean. I had some very clean racing with everyone throughout the pack. No one was racing dirty. It's a very, very clean, competitive field, and it's gonna be a hard season for sure.
So many different levels to Miles Rowe, but like I said, like any race car driver, when you strap them behind the wheel of a car, into the belts, put the helmet on, there's just a different mindset from race car drivers. It's totally different as an athlete. And this kid is much talked about as it is. And to have success in the opening weekend of USF Pro 2000, start up the typewriters, folks. Lots to talk about. Here he comes out of the final quarter. He's now a winner in USF Pro 2000. Miles Rowe, victorious on the streets of St. Petersburg once again. Back-to-back years with a win.
It was all clean. Didn't bump anybody, didn't bump any walls. Same thing in race one. Like it was good racing this weekend, and I'm really happy. You know, we started off with this kind of momentum, this kind of respect with the drivers. So just really pleased with everything. Yeah.
We come out of St. Pete with really good points and Poland to win. I mean, you know, if you were to tell me before the weekend started that that's how it was going to go, I'd be happy. So.